Look out, ladies and gents, here comes the queen of quippies, the mistress of BDSM, your dominatrix dream come true. It's spontaneous bootay.
Hey, honey, you ain't ready for this bootay. I'm gonna crush you in my booty cheeks.
I'm going down to South Park, gonna have myself a time.
Friendly faces everywhere, humble folks without temptation.
Ladies and gentlemen, today we are taking a look at a game that has been on my radar since its announcement back in 2015, and that is South Park: The Fractured Butthole. It's a sequel to 2014's The Stick of Truth. Everybody who is a South Park fan has obviously played The Stick of Truth and is looking forward to this one. The great thing about South Park games is the fact that every cutscene, every encounter, it captures the exact same comedic gold that the TV show produces. So for the sake of this review, I'm going to try my best to not show or reveal too much about the story or the enemies, because every single cutscene in this game is fucking hilarious.
You were too late, because when you opened that door, you saw your dad fuck your mom. Wow, that's a pretty heavy backstory. You fight crime because you never forgot the night you weren't in time. And you saw your own father, the man you trusted, fuck your mom.
Every character you run into, everything about this game is South Park to a T. And it's one of those games that I could talk it up all day, but I feel like you would have to experience it for yourself. From doing SJW microaggression beat-ups to Mr. Garrison talking to you about your gender. I'm not going to go into it, but it is fucking hilarious. It is South Park to a T, and I don't really want to spoil anything for you guys in that sense. Just know that the comedy and the writing is Matt Stone and Trey Parker, and they fucking nailed it. The biggest change from The Stick of Truth to Fractured Butthole is actually the developer. So Obsidian Entertainment, as you guys know, developed The Stick of Truth alongside Ubisoft, alongside South Park Studios. And this time, Ubisoft has brought it in-house. They're working, I believe it's Ubisoft San Francisco who has developed, and Ubisoft is publishing it. But it honestly didn't change anything. This game took what was wrong or inherently wrong with Stick of Truth, and it has just completely wiped it away. The combat, as you guys can see here, I'm just showing off some combat against some 6th graders. You guys can see that, yeah, it looks similar, but they've actually implemented a grid system with abilities that, like, you can move along the grid. Some abilities are diagonal, some abilities are up and down. It's another layer on top of the combat that they already had, and I actually think that it's a much better change. The basic premise of the story is you're part of Cartman's Coon and Friends, and you're looking to find Scrambles, which is a missing cat, and it takes you on this adventure where you're basically beating the shit out of drug dealers and meth heads, and you're going against Butters and the Freedom Pals, and it's just this crazy fucking hero adventure. You eventually get tangled up with the cops, and it's crazy. The story is obviously fucking like out in left field, but it's absolutely hilarious. The game's main premise in terms of the quest is you trying to fill out your character sheet so that you can play superheroes with, you know, the Kuna friends. So while you're running around the town, you're basically running around solo until you enter combat, and at that time you can choose what party members you'd like to kind of go into the combat with. Each one of them is a little bit different. You have like the Mosquito. He's actually really good for like closing the distance. He can move around a lot. Cartman can't really move around a lot, but I really enjoy his ultimate ability. He's the Coon, so he just fucking slashes everybody and causes bleeding on every single opponent on the battlefield. It's a really not really overpowered ability, but it's a really good one to have. And obviously, as the new kid, as you're leveling and as you're doing quests, Cartman always calls you back to the Coon lair, and you can choose different classes. So you start off and you choose between 3 classes, and then as he develops your story for you a little bit, you can then unlock a second class, so you're rocking 2 classes at once, and then you keep going and you'll unlock 3 classes at once, so you have a really wide range of abilities that you can use. I obviously went the Berserker, like Brutalizer, fucking melee class along with the assassin, so I can cause bleed effects. And I also chose the cyborg class because its ultimate is like a whole bunch of like machine guns come out and you just fucking destroy anything in your path. So I feel like I got a good melee bleed class, and I think it does well. So that's what I was running. If you guys are playing the game and you have your own classes that you chose, leave the comment down below. Let me know what you guys are running. Honestly, guys, without spoiling too much, I don't want to get into it because everything in this game is special. To the point where if I put it on screen, you guys are probably, someone's going to be like, oh, fuck, now I'm going to be expecting it. You know what I mean? I don't want to blow that. I really think you guys should experience this game for yourself. If you're fans of South Park, you owe it to yourself to play it. This is better than the Stick of Truth. Hands down. The combat is better. The writing is, I mean, it's top-notch on both. But just the fact that they've changed combat and actually made this grid system and different abilities and classes that you can combine together. You have epic slots. There's so many RPG elements piled into this fucking side scroller that I think you guys are going to have a lot of good time with it. At the time of recording, I am over 8 hours into the game already. I'm just over the halfway point of the main story. There's still side quests to do. I imagine this game is going to be 20-25 hours, even more so depending on how the second half of the game goes. It is getting increasingly more difficult to get through these battles at the end of this recording here. So I want to give a shout out to Ubisoft for hooking me up with a review code for it. I apologize that I couldn't complete the game in the time that they gave us. I have live streaming to do. I have a job to do. It just didn't work out. I want to give you guys my thoughts on the game so far. It's fucking phenomenal so far, and this is definitely one that after TwitchCon I am going to come back and finish on stream. So I appreciate you guys watching the video. If you guys do end up picking this game up, let me know what you guys think down below. I'm going to be reading the comments, and I'm really curious because I feel like this is right up my community's alley, and if you guys are South Park fans, you guys are gonna fucking love it. My name is Bigfry. Shout out to the Fry Nation. If you guys want to check out my website, bigfry.gg, you guys can check out merchandise. You guys can check out live streams and tournaments over there. Shout out to everyone who has been supporting the Twitch. You guys, without you, I wouldn't be able to go to TwitchCon this year as a Twitch partner, so I appreciate all the fucking support. We're growing. The community is coming together, and I'm just so fucking happy for it. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Make sure you like, leave a comment down below, share it on your social media, and I'll see you on the next one.